In 1801, a scientific experiment took place that would redefine our understanding of reality. Its implications shook the foundations of how we perceive existence, so profoundly, in fact, that even today, though we live surrounded by technologies born from its discovery, many still deny its deeper meaning. This was the double-slit experiment, the cornerstone of what would become quantum mechanics. It not only revolutionized physics, but also opened the door to questions about consciousness and the very nature of existence itself. A new paradigm, like gravity or relativity before it, quantum mechanics challenges our understanding of the universe. And while it's still met with skepticism, the truth has a way of emerging, one funeral at a time, as physicist Max Planck said. One day, this knowledge will be taught alongside Newton and Einstein in every school. Until then, it continues to inspire those willing to look deeper. Thank you for joining this journey into one of humanity's greatest discoveries, God and the quantum field. Think of the attributes often given to God: omnipresence, omnipotence, and omniscience. The quantum vacuum is everywhere, omnipresent. It holds infinite potential, omnipotent. It's present in all processes, omniscient. By this understanding, the quantum vacuum is God, the creator, the source of all things. If humanity truly grasped this, conflict, division, and suffering could end. For the illusion of separation is the root of all harm. To hurt another is to hurt yourself. The divine spark. If everything originates from the quantum vacuum, then we too carry its essence. This is often referred to as the divine spark, a unique fingerprint of the infinite within each being. To feel this connection is to reach enlightenment, a deep realization that we are not separate from the universe, but one with it. Letting this divine spark guide us means setting aside ego and allowing the deeper intelligence of the universe to flow through us. Problems arise when we resist this truth, when we try to control life with the mind rather than trust the source we come from. Acceptance brings peace. Resistance brings suffering. We are not separate. We are cells in the body of the all. The quantum vacuum. Young's experiments set off a chain of discoveries leading to the most profound concept in modern physics, the quantum vacuum. Picture zooming into your hand with a powerful microscope. You'd see skin cells, then molecules, then atoms, protons and neutrons, and eventually even smaller particles, quarks. But beneath all of this lies something deeper, a field of pure energy known as the quantum vacuum. This vacuum isn't empty. It's the primordial ocean of energy from which everything arises. It gives birth to fields like the Higgs field, which in turn gives mass to particles. Everything, from atoms to galaxies, is an emanation of this quantum vacuum, and we are no exception. What does this mean for us? The double-slit experiment suggests that reality is not fixed. It's a field of infinite possibilities that responds to observation. Consciousness, far from being separate from the physical world, may actually shape it. As the ancient saying goes, as above, so below. Imagine standing in front of a closed door. Behind it could be a dog, a cat, or nothing at all. All possibilities exist until you open the door. In the quantum world, this is the collapse of the wave function, when attention transforms possibility into reality. The same is true in life. What we focus on shapes what we experience. Focus on problems, and you reinforce them. Focus on solutions, and they start to emerge. This bizarre shift revealed a profound truth. The act of observation affects the outcome. The observer collapses the wave of possibilities into one definitive outcome. This became known as the collapse of the wave function, a concept central to quantum theory. Before observation, particles exist in a state of superposition, all possible outcomes coexisting. When observed, they choose a state, and reality becomes fixed. A quantum twist. Over 100 years later, as quantum physics emerged, scientists revisited the experiment. This time, using individual particles like photons and electrons. They fired them one by one through the slits. Astonishingly, even single particles created the same interference pattern, as if each particle passed through both slits at once, interfering with itself. But when scientists placed detectors at the slits to see which one the particle passed through, the interference pattern vanished. The particle behaved like a regular bullet, passing through only one slit. This clearly showed that light behaved like a wave, passing through both slits and interfering with itself. Young had proven that light was not just a stream of particles, but also a wave, upending centuries of assumptions. What is the double-slit experiment? The experiment was conducted by Thomas Young, a brilliant polymath of the 19th century. Born in 1773 in England, Young was not only a physicist, but also a physician, linguist, and Egyptologist, contributing to everything from optics and acoustics to the deciphering of the Rosetta Stone. At the time, scientists were divided. Was light made of particles, as Newton believed, or waves, as others like Huygens suggested? To answer this, Young set up a simple but ingenious experiment. Using a candle as a light source, electricity wasn't common yet, he directed a thin beam of light through a small slit and then through two closely spaced slits in a barrier. Behind this, he placed a white screen to observe the results. If light were purely particles, Young expected to see two distinct bands aligned with the slits. But what he observed was far more mysterious. An interference pattern, alternating bands of light and darkness, just like ripples on water.